80 words per minute. National Shorthand School Vizag book, passage number 2. 80 words, nearly 80 words, approximately 80 words. కొంచెం 80 వర్డ్స్కి అప్ అండ్ డౌన్ ఉండొచ్చు, గమనించగలరు. Write 5 seconds. Now write down. We are meeting here this morning on the historic occasion of the visit of the Premier of the State Council of the People's Republic of China to India. We welcome His Excellency, his wife and his distinguished delegation as representatives of a great country. Excellency and Madam are visiting us 30 years after the visit of your late Premier. Much has happened in these decades. There was an unfortunate period between us. Our initial closeness and the momentum of our mutual endeavor were lost. Differences over the border created serious strains in our relations. This was regrettable for our two countries, for our two peoples, and for the world. During the last decade, both our government have taken concrete steps to resume our dialogue and our cooperation in various fields. It is the future that beckons to us. Goodwill and sensitivity to each other's problems can show us the way. We are neighbors. Our thoughts and our cultures have intermixed with each other through history. This combination of influences, art and culture enriched our civilizations. There is a lesson to be learned from our ancient interconnection, for it conveys the importance of good neighborly relations and fruitful dialogue of peace and progress, which should shape our relationship. We face common tasks and common challenges in a world in rapid change. The government and people of India sincerely desire to strengthen our understanding and cooperation with China. We wish to endure our relationship as two countries which stand for peace and development. My government is committed to seeking a fair and reasonable solution to the boundary question, which is in consonance with the dignity and self-respect of each country. I believe that our two sides find such a solution through peaceful means. I believe that future generation of our people should not find either of us wanting in this regard. Our approach must necessarily be positive and practical. It must take into account historical data, tradition and custom, and also present realities. Above all, we must find a lasting solution within the framework of national interests and sentiments of both sides. Mutual cooperation between our two countries during the last few years making it possible for us to revive a vision of common interest which shaped our relations in the early years of our emergence as truly independent countries. It has helped us identify patterns of similarity. It has helped us exchange information about our experiences in the fields of development, culture, sports, science and technology, education, commerce and industry. The vast potential for our cooperation is being gradually activated. Much more needs to be done. Our joint effort will hopefully improve the further substances to our relations in these fields. Your visit, Excellency, redresses and revives the ancient tradition of creative interaction to the establishment of new channels of cooperation. Let us fulfill our respective national destinies in cooperation with each other. The cooperation and friendship of Asia's two largest countries would be powerful and enduring factor in promotion of peace and stability in our continent and the world as a whole. Let all human races keep their personalities and yet come together, not in the unity that is dead, but a unity that is living. We have every confidence that your present visit will be remembered by our people for a long time. Dear sir, we have just now received your letter of the 10th instant, and we are sorry to note that your ceiling fan manufactured by us has given you trouble and caused you a lot of inconvenience. At the outset, we take this opportunity to point out special care we take before our appliances are delivered to our customers. Immediately on manufacture, each and every part of the fan is checked up and again before it is actually delivered. It is tested against any possible defect. We cannot therefore understand in the least how the trouble could have occurred. You are, of course, quite wrong in thinking that we do not care once we have had your money. We care very much indeed, for we would like every user of our fan to have the utmost confidence in them and enjoy using them. If you will be good enough to send your fan to us, we will check it thoroughly and either repair it free of charge if the fan was defective when bought, or tell you what is the cause of trouble and how much it will cost to remedy the defect. We hope you will consider this a perfectly fair offer and an indication, if such were necessary, of our desire that those who buy the fans of the company shall be fully satisfied with them, assuring you of a best and prompt attention at all times. Yours faithfully. That's all. That is the 80 words, exact 80 words per minute. And రెండు తప్పులు వచ్చాయి. ఒకటి రిలేషన్స్ అని దగ్గర రిలేషన్షిప్ అని ఒకటి చెప్పాం. ఇంకొక పదం ఎక్కడో తప్పు వచ్చింది. ఈ రెండు మినహాయిసి మిగిలినంత రైతే 80 words per minute exact. That's all. Now write down in English.